My friends, today we will be working on exercise 109 in my 200 3D CAD models in FreeCAD series. 109, I really like this object, so looks like it's a mechanical part, a realistic one. So the image is in XY plane. Let's go ahead and adjust the location to the center of this slot. So one of the centers of this slot holes. And let's take the axis cross away. Now I want to start sketching on XY plane, and my first sketch would be a slot to be modified. So this length of this slot is 60, right? And this radius is 20. Okay, now it will have to be cut here. So I can do that by drawing two of these horizontal lines and then making an arc connection. Now I can go ahead and trim this. So as soon as I trim it, some of the parameters get lost, so I'm going to go ahead and then restore them. Okay, what else? We'll have to make these two symmetric by the axis. And that kind of makes it complicated. So can we make these two on the same vertical plane? I think that helps. So we have 1 degrees of freedom left on this, which is we can make this tangential, and that solves everything. I think this should be our first sketch, and I'm gonna go ahead and close it up and then make an extrusion of about 10 millimeter. So that is our first sketch. We will build on top of this. So this is base. Now I want to go and build this part, which would be on this part, and I can use the sketch at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste it and then place it on the z-axis at this level, so which would be, let's say, base dot length forward. So that's the length. Now this sketch at this level is related to this base object with a formula. So anytime I come ahead and then change this to 15, this sketch will move with that. All right, so let's go ahead and modify this sketch. And I see that there will be a 20 millimeter line. So there will be a line here, right, which is 20 millimeter. And I can go ahead and make these 3 components construction geometry and then fill in this gap with a solid line. All right, and this will be 20, and that constrains our object, and I want to bring that up. I'm going to say I want to bring it up all the way to 50, so there will be 40 more. So let me go ahead and make this 40 millimeter. Now up top this hole gets bigger. We can work on that now. So I want to take a take a cylinder, and then that cylinder will have outer diameter of 28. The radius would be 14, right? And then height would be 10, which is there. And all we have to do is bring it up to 50 level. So on Z, we just keep bringing it up until I can see the face. And there, we got that. Now I can take that cylinder to make that opening bigger. I think that's much easier compared to power design, where I'd have to do that sketching and then make the pocket. Anyway, let's go ahead and work on our last piece of puzzle, which is this filleting reinforcing part, and it should be on this middle, which is say XZ plane, and then there will be 5, and here is 5, and then there is 25 in the middle. Okay, we can do that. So let's go ahead and make that on XZ plane, right? And then I want to take this line as a reference and this line as a reference, and then I want to bring in the section view. As I said, there will be 5 millimeter this way and 5 millimeter this way, just like this. And I'm going to say MMM, there it is, and bring it in to mid here. Okay, these two will be the same, and this will be horizontal, and these two will be equal. This will be horizontal, equal to 5. This radius is 25, it's given, right? And then let's go ahead and close the sketch. All right, that's a fully constrained sketch. All we have to do is like extrude that for 8. I'm gonna go ahead and extrude that for 8, but the catch is we'll have to make it symmetric. Yeah, looks good. So let's go ahead and place all these 3 together and make it a one fusion, right? Almost there. The last thing is to do a 3 millimeter fillet. So those are like, it feels like those will be welding, and I'll have to select this line to do that, which is tough. So let's go ahead and go to the view, and in the display mode, go wireframe. Now I can select this line. This is the one, this is another one, this one, and finally this one. This 5 will be filleted to a 3 millimeter radius. That made things way look beautiful. All right, I think that's it. Very simple but cool object. I liked it. Hopefully you liked it too. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.